I used to believe you either had talent or you didn't. And that ideology stopped me from really trying to do anything. And so this channel, this video is my attempt to change that. What's up, y'all? My name is Sean, and yes, this video is a weak but real attempt at trying, actively trying. Back in 2019, I switched my major from computer science engineering to English creative writing, and it was a bittersweet transition. Bitter in the sense that I felt like I let a lot of people down, including myself. But sweet in finding out that I didn't let myself down. I treated college like an expensive long retreat, trying to figure myself out. And really what it was wasted time and energy for the most part. For my early years, I definitely was focused on making friends and experiencing things that I felt like I never had the chance to experience. And I didn't really care about engineering in college and the educational aspect of things. I was more focused on just going with the flow and riding the wave of ease. Whether that's staying up and playing video games or going out to a party with friends, whether that's going to play basketball when I have an assignment due at 11:59, whether that's avoiding the reality that I need to get into this major if I really want to be serious with it. And I find that I wasn't actually going with the flow. I was just avoiding difficulty. In God's kindness, that major switch sparked something in me. I finally had interest. I finally desired to do something. And that's not to say that computer science engineering was not for me. In fact, I just got my master's in computer science. I currently work in the IT space. And so that's something that I guess I'm still doing. But that major switch helped me to realize that we need interest. This is not another video to ask you to chase passions. This is more of a video asking you to try. Just give it a try. Whatever it is that you're going to try, just try it. Commit to it. I am glad that that wave that I was riding back in college dropped me off that cliff and had me land in my counselor's office asking to switch my major. Which brings me to my first point. You don't usually get to the place you want in life by going with the flow. The path of least resistance isn't always the best path, period. You might enjoy yourself on the ride, but where you end up is very, very up to the flow, and it's out of your control. And in this world where majority of things are out of our control, trying to control what we can is our best bet at being able to do life well. If I am choosing to allow everything to be up to chance because it's easier, I feel like we look back at our lives 10, 15, 20, 25 years and we're just like, what? Why did I do that? Why am I here? This is not what I would have wanted for myself. As a believer, I try to live my life in a way where I can partner with God, understanding that God is not a genie in a bottle who is just granting my every wish and at my beck and call. He is my Father. And just like Adam in the beginning, when God asked him to create to name all the animals, that was them partnering. And I want to be part of that process. I want to experience something like that where God gives me a purpose, just like he gave Adam 10 to the garden. He gives me a purpose, create, encourage people, make poetry, post videos, talk to that person at work, share your faith, whatever the thing is, that I can listen to it and partner with God. And sometimes that's going to be uncomfortable. It's a newsflash if you haven't picked up on my body language and just the lack of experience that I have with doing stuff like this. Trying to record a talking head YouTube video is weird for me. Not because I don't have anything to say, but because it's just uncomfortable. I haven't done it enough where it feels natural. But I want to be that person in 5 to 10 years where this is comfortable, where sharing my thoughts in front of a camera is normal for me. And I can only get there by trying, which leads me to my second point. You don't get better unless you try. Effort is 100% necessary in trying. And the side effect, or I guess the consequence of trying and putting in actual effort, is that you end up having to embrace failure and being comfortable with it. You mess up and you get back up again and you try, and you mess up and you get back up again and you try, and you go through that cycle so many times to the point that you just get better. And it's not a guarantee that you necessarily get better in terms of, okay, all I have to do is dribble a basketball each and every day and shoot outside and I will make the NBA. Like, probably not, brother. But I think if you truly have a passion for something and you want to be serious with it, you have to embrace failing. You have to embrace taking that shot and missing it. The first poem I wrote versus the poems that I write now were just night and day. Not because I'm like Shakespeare or Rudy Francisco, but because I just have gotten better. I've learned more and more about the art and have learned ways to put what I've learned into practice. That's just life. And you don't get that way by going with the flow, and you definitely don't get that way by avoiding putting in effort and failing and vulnerability. And the aspect of regret, I think, is also is not misunderstood, but is lost on us. If you don't try and you feel called to create, called to try, called to do something, that burden will weigh on you. Even if you find another thing to pour your time and energy into, you will look back and be that old head, that unk that's going,
yo, man, back in my day, I used to be...
insert whatever thing. Like, that's just life. It happens because you didn't try. And there is no like, okay, cool, I actually tried to make the Olympics and I failed, but I tried my hardest. Like, I was close, but I failed. There's no room left for you to say, if I had this, if I had that, because you tried. And that's a great thing. I feel like one of the things that I want to experience is that when my life is over and I am in front of God, everything that He wanted me to do on this earth, I did. And I wrung out my rag of potential. There's nothing left to squeeze. That's like my goal. And do I feel like I'm doing that? No. But I do think that this video is a way of doing that. I may never be a full-time creative, which is my goal, by the way. I may never be a full-time writer. But what I know for sure is that if I don't try, I definitely will not be. I am guaranteeing myself that I will not be what I want to be. I don't want you to think that I'm trying to say that trying is all you need and that everything will work out for you if you try. Trying is not a guarantee. Trying is just a way of exercising our humanity. We were created to try, to attempt, to partner with God, take those leaps of faith. That's just life. That's what we've been called to do. Staying safe and going the route of least resistance isn't always in our best interests. We are made to grow, to get better, to get stronger, to get better in our crafts and in our skills and in our abilities. So my challenge for you is that as you see me trying to do this, as you see me post videos and share ideas and different things, that you feel compelled to do the same. If your thing is drawing, go draw and post it. If your thing is being an engineer, go to school, take that leap of faith. Whatever it is, just do it. Do it! My wife and I have started this challenge to see who can post the most videos, because we both feel called to being content creators. And we both know that if we don't post, you can't be a content creator. That's just how it works. I am curious to look back on these videos and to see my growth in my posture and how I talk and how I feel in front of a camera. And I hope that this just doesn't get posted on the internet and there's no other video coming after it. So I love you guys, and I hope this encourages you. Again, I'm still trying to work through scripting and all the things, so thank you for bearing with me to the end, if you did. And I hope this encourages you. All right, have a good one. Have a good one.